Hanahiko-kun.
Hey everyone, I'm LC Gamer, and welcome back to Deathmark. In the last video, we managed to go over the mansion, and now we only have until dawn to get rid of this curse. And we have a few companions with us. Oh, did you hear that? About that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko is back. I heard that he can appear. If you peek in a school mirror at night, he'll ask you something. My pretty? If you tell him no, you'll be fine, but if you say yes, give me that red stuff then. And then he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know. I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And not just drop dead, their blood is drained from them. And next to the corpse is a single rose. A rose dripping with blood. Rumors can be easily manipulated. Passing from one person to another, assumptions and errors mix in. But they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Mo, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it. Why were you at H Elementary? Was Hanahiko there? When did you notice the mark? Well, she already explained why she was at the elementary. She was investigating Hanahiko. So, let's go with this one. I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. What should I ask? When did you notice the mark? I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be what Professor Kujo wrote about. What should I ask next? Well, the last choice, obviously. A big dream is to write about the occult, so I'd love to see a ghost. Found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that place it'd be easier to sneak in than a regular school, since it's been closed down. Why is it closed down? I think I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost, but there's no denying she had the mark after running home from H Elementary. Then maybe... Tsukasa glances down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. That ghost was seen at a lot of schools in H City, right? Maybe he's remembering something. Better ask him some questions too. T Elementary? I go to school there. You've probably heard of it since it's the top-ranking elementary in H City. Okay. When was that? Maybe around sunset? I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back. Huh. No, I didn't get chills or anything out either. Oh, but I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home. Don't think he knows anymore. I don't think it's Hanahiko. Their stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. It can't be just a coincidence. We must investigate the place where Hanahiko appeared, for their sake as well as yours. That's all well and good, but what exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexist. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it. Find the key. You need to break the mirror's curse. That is the only way to escape. And all of a sudden a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders. It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate? Well, he's supposed to be at H Elementary, not T Elementary, so let's go to H first. It's probably wise. They'd arrest you on the spot if you try to sneak into a regular school. An middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job title. I'd have no excuse if I got caught. Wanna get going then? Let's do this. Wait, you're coming too? Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet. She grins at me. Is she really strong, or is this blind optimism? I'm going too. Hey, not you too, seriously. My life's on the line here. I don't want the reason I die to be because you messed something up. That's pretty bold, good thing you're cute. But bringing kids along with me is... I understand your hesitation, but the mark does not discriminate stealing lives of children and adults. They wish to fight their fate, you should honor that. I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. No, it does not. We will need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It's possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effect of the mark. Only engaging when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. That may be difficult, but I'll try. Have a safe trip. Boy, oh boy. Selecting a partner. First select a mark bearer. Do this in the partner menu. Oh yeah. Hey mister. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Mary's told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time. We don't want to forget anything. I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I'll write down all the information I got and keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. New info is added to the spirit file. Cool. Does that mean I can now save? Spirit file. Important info on spirits will be added to the spirit file. Check it from your bag. Consult it if you need help. Saving and loading. Yay! Save at the mansion or Hans. Return to the title screen from the bag to load. Then choose continue. Okay. System. Cool. I'll leave everything as is for the time being. Bag. Letter opener. Hanahiko. Okay, gonna take you with me. Turn to the title screen and all unsaved data will be lost. No. Partner. Let's take you. Save and exit. Yeah, I need to drop a save. Be right back. Alright. I can talk. Please head to H Elementary and investigate Hanahiko. Choose whether to bring Lady Moe or Lord Tsukasa with you. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. And do not waste time dawdling. It is possible. It's possibly unnecessary. Contact may hasten the effect of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Yay! Okay, exit. First we have to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage. Cool. The garage is detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycles only accent the elegant interior. Thank God for carless people. The car key was left on the table. Time to go. Hey. According to Mary, you lost a bunch of your memory, right? Is it really okay for you to drive? She looks at me suspiciously. Don't worry, it'll be fine, I think. It'll all come back when I take the wheel. Part of that is to convince myself. But aren't you missing your license? If a cop finds us, we'll have more to worry about than Hanahiko. She's right. But our lives are on the line, so we don't have much of a choice. Once the mark's gone, I'll remember. Then I'll just have them reissue it. Assuming I ever got one. Now I'm even more worried. Just drive safe, okay? H Elementary. Okay. Interesting transition. Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not. The second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and it's now easy to guide this monster down the road. But now, thoughts of what I can no longer do start to filter into my head. Hey, mister? Moe pipes up hesitantly. I probably let the silence go on too long. She doesn't seem as cheerful as she was a little while ago. What's it like to lose your memories? That's a hard question to answer. What do you mean? Like, do they all go at once, or a few pieces at a time? What if you're only left with sad memories? I'd hate that. I don't think it works like that, but I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what I was like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare it to. In that case, rather than the memories vanishing, it's like everything being painted white. That's what it feels like. Oh. You sure are mature, mister. You take everything so calmly. Not really. Conversation dawdles, leaving only the sound of the tires on the road. Dwindles, My reading skills have dwindled, apparently, as well. At least right now. Their thoughts start popping into my head again, one after another. Now we have to check out that mirror. But what else should we investigate? What do you think? Oe glances over at me. No idea. I can't even remember my own name. How the hell am I supposed to know what we're doing? Please, I'm really counting on you. Think whatever you want. I'm talking to a child. I need to show restraint and be a good example. That's definitely how I really feel. I stare at the steering wheel. The doll in the mansion. Mark bearers. The mark spirits. And the mysterious deaths. I feel like I'm going to be buried under all of the crushing thoughts that keep popping into my head. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter from the mark on my wrist, like it's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it, that death is closing in. If that's happening, isn't the problem... If that's happening, isn't it the problem anymore? It's more how long do I have? How much longer is it? I almost yell, but I manage to swallow it down with effort. I think we're almost there. Really? It's closer than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. At any time it could... It's a lot closer than you'd think. Oh boy. Looming ominously in the moonlight, the school definitely looks abandoned. For quite a number of years, in fact, the walls are starting to crack. All the windows are broken as well. A thick chain is in the front of the main gate to keep people from going in.
Chotto.
Hey, you there. Not another step. The enthusiastic voice comes from a man in a guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. Looks like we got caught. This property belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside, didn't you know? Or are you up to something? A bunch of people been coming here on dares since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, are you? It's haunted. Well, that's what the rumors are saying anyway. It's a giant pain. Oh, he nods in agreement. Is it pretty famous after all? The guard sighs. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please leave. Okay? Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way into the school. As we watch him leave, Moe leans over and whispers, "Damn, there wasn't a guard when I snuck in here before. We better not get caught." Telling me. Moving around a haunt. Use the directional buttons to move. The map shows which way you're facing and where you can go. Oh, it's a dungeon crawler. Okay, record. Save. Get again. Thank you. Okay. Let's check my bag. Letter opener. Hanahiko. Yay, power, intelligence, spirit power 9. Heading to the entrance. Pushing open the door, I head inside. It's so dark. We can't see anything like this. The moonlight doesn't reach inside. We'll just have to use the flashlight. But if we use the flashlight, that guard will find us. Can't do anything about it, I guess. Anyway, that mirror is... pretty sure it's to the right. On the staircase. Just getting a hunt. Move the left stick to search the current area. Shine the flashlight on areas of interest and pressing the ends the search. Using the directional buttons will end the search and move you. Oh dear. As we enter the hallway, a small shadow flits across our feet. I turn on the flashlight to find a black rabbit. Was it the school pet? The black rabbit squeaks and dashes between our feet. He rushes toward the eastern end of the school. Well, it ran away. Is it telling us to follow? Yeah, right. New info was added to the spirit file. Black rabbit. I'm gonna follow that rabbit. The broken window is letting in a piercing cold wind. Climb the staircase, please. This is it. That's the mirror I saw last time, I'm sure of it. Huh? Just then a dull pain runs through my wrist. Like something is biting into my skin. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Moe. It certainly looks normal. Yeah, what should we do? Fila. Face forward and silently wiped the gray mirror with my hand. As expected, I can't make anything out. All I see is my own shadow reflected as a vague, shadowy lump. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had, but the next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. That's not my shadow. Something is in the mirror. Yeah. Moe yelps and steps back. Well, that confirms I'm not hallucinating there. There really is something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. The figure's mouth twists. Don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. It opens its mouth. An odd voice pierces my ears. Hey, am I pretty? Come on. No! Dang it. Stupid joystick. was trying to put it on no! Oh well. I'm dead. Okay, let's try that again. Decide again, please. Oh, I keep using the wrong joystick. Huh? I feel something soft squishing under my feet. Quickly pick up my feet and shine my light down. The hallway is covered with poisonous snakes. One lets out something close to a shriek upon seeing them. Snakes! We decide to go back down to the landing. Thank you! Fail. Skip. Hey, am I pretty? I can say this for certainty? No. That's what I was trying to pick the last time. I only had that red stuff. I can't see well. Are you a grown-up? The tallest in my class. Big people aren't allowed in school. Suddenly the mirror cracks. It cracks, now I can't see. No more big people here. The figure disappears. The scream echoes from the other side of the school. The voice sinks to the floor. They gasp in panic, disbelief. For a while, I feel much the same. What was that? That was probably Hanahiko. I couldn't say it. The word sticks in my throat. My mouth is completely dry. I can't believe this. I thought I wanted to see a ghost, but to see one that clearly? Always seems to shake the encounter, often return to normal. Hanahiko's words swirl around in my head. Our situation has done a complete reverse from where we were just moments ago. Can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to investigate. Oh, anyway. That scream, was that the guard we met outside? I doubt there's anyone else here. He might have seen something wherever he is too. Sounded like it came from far away. A ways down the hallway. That would be the other side of the school. Yeah, let's go look for him. But if he screamed like that, something might have happened to him. Right. As I respond, I hear someone whisper in my ear. Purify with red. Look in the direction of the voice, but all I see is darkness. Mister? No, it's nothing. Let's go. New info was added to the spirit file. The boy in the mirror. Oh boy. Go down the stairs. Locked. Forward. A bird cries, breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow or something outside. Okay. Warnings and contacts. Flyer containing warnings and a list of contacts. Do not leave handprints on the mirror on the eastern staircase, thank you. Independent research, presentation, first floor, multi-purpose classroom, come check it out. Oh man, that takes me back. I ended up killing so many morning glories for mine. Look. Okay, so that's what that is. Feel. Turn over the torn flyer. But I don't find anything in particular. Nothing there, huh? Looks like it. Lost and found. A half-torn poster. It says lost and found in large letters on the top. Touch the paper, it disintegrates the second my fingers reach it and scatters through the air. Nothing else looks interesting. Okay, I wanted to take a look at that earlier, but didn't get a chance. Okay. Keeping an eye out. I hear a noise like something slamming against the door. Is someone inside? I shine the flashlight at the door. Oh, the plant ghost again. Out of nowhere, the door bursts open and something comes flying out. He shrieks and falls down. I recognize those clothes. Some kind of plant covering half of his face. The part of his face we can see is twisted in anguish as he screams. No doubt about it, it's the guard. What the hell happened? Thorns are eating my face. It hurts. What's going on? He sits on the floor, stunned, into just syllables. The guard suddenly rushes toward the entrance. And then silence falls once more. The only sound left is that of our shaky breathing. Once we catch our breaths, I take Louie's hand and help her up. Our nerves have calmed some, but that definitely left an unsettling impression. Something terrible lurks here. We can't just sit around. Felt like I was paralyzed. Okay now. But Mister, that guy. Louie stares at the door. Wonder if Hanahiko did that. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got the feeling someone was standing behind him. There's really no good way to respond to that. I let silence serve as my answer. What else could I do? No point in coming here if we're just going to stand here shaking. If we don't uncover the secret before it comes for us, why don't we check out the staff room? I tactfully avoid answering Moe's question. The guard had run out of here. Something might be inside, some secret about Hanahiko. Yeah, you're right. Let's just be careful, okay? Covered my wrist with my palm, making sure Moe doesn't notice. The moment I put my hand on the knob, the mark burned my skin, pulsing along with my beating heart. New info was added to the spirit file. Plantified guard. To the room on the left. The staff room in chaos. I furniture is upended and the walls are... Was there a fire here or something? There are black scorch marks everywhere. Willie looks relieved as they come out from behind me. It's totally empty. Anyway, let's look around. Huh? There's a door over there, too. Looks like it goes to another room. The wall near the window is burnt. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. Open the door and left the staff room. It's kind of cramped in here. Is this a storage room? Seems to be... Hopefully there's something useful in here. I think it's a school journal. The paper's deteriorated from age and bugs, so I can't read it. The metal handle is retracted with the door. Try to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but I'm unsuccessful. If I use the letter opener, I might be able to pop the handle out. Squat down by the door. My mark bites into my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I stand up, pretending to be calm. Okay, that's worrying. Something dangerous must be here. What's wrong? Are you going to see what that is? I'll, check it out later. Keep my reply vague as I dust off my knees. Let's look around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. There's definitely something beneath our feet. We better make sure we're prepared for going down there. Hello? Open. Close on the door, but it rattles in place. It won't open. Something's stopping it. Well, let's use the letter opener. What do I do with it? I don't have any good ideas. Looks like the sliding door has a simple lock, just sticking something in the hole for screws. The key itself seems to have gone missing. Okay. What's this? Something stuck in the hole for the screw. This would be helpful knowledge. Seems that wooden thing works as a lock. I'll have to do something about that to open the door. Tool. And, this should pop whatever's in the hole out. That's the idea, at least. But nope. It won't fit at all. Too big. Ooh, what's up here? Look. Except look. Something right on the box. Lost and it's legible. But the rest of the letters are smudged. So I'm reaching up, I grab the box and look inside. Got lipstick, red pen, and girls' slippers. Okay. Good job, mister. I knew there was a reason you were tall. Okay, let's use the tools. Let's use a pin. Take out the pin. If I use the pin, I might be able to pop out whatever's stuck on the other side. Wow, you've got skills. Is it that surprising? Anyway, I need to focus. Suddenly, the resistance vanishes and the pin pokes all the way through. Put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. Got flare. flare? What's that for? It's a signal flare for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one in your car. Huh? Okay then. But... well, he picked something up off the floor. It's a thorn about as long as my pinky finger. That's what was in the hole. This is so not a coincidence. But he didn't want anyone to have that, so he put a thorn in the hole. Is he scared of this? We both look at the flare again. Huh? What? Why'd you turn off the light? That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off. It just went off. What was that noise? Hey, mister. What was that noise? Shh, be quiet. Just struggle to not yell with my nerves on edge. I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, please. The batteries were just working. I feel like I'm performing CPR on this thing. But finally. Got it. The door behind me warps threateningly. My mark burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time and nowhere to run. Calm down, I need to find a way out of this room quickly. We're running out of time. The way to survive, we've got to hurry. Take out the letter opener. Shove it in. I might be able to get the handle out this way. That doesn't matter. Open the door. I have to do this. Yes, I got it. I grab the handle and lift up the trapdoor. As I thought, a dark hole leads down under the floor. Get in. I shove Moe into the hole. Then I slide down into the darkness after them. After her. Ugh. I fall unexpectedly far, hitting my back against something. I grit my teeth to stop myself from yelling. Oh, that's squishy. Something shifting around above my head. If we had stayed there just a few more seconds. I grip my burning wrist with all my might. I must endure the pain for now. I can hear anxious panting. Moe must be right next to me. They're shaking so hard I can see it from the corner of my eye. I brace myself, expecting the trapdoor to break open in any second. The shuffling noise finally grows distant. Is it okay now? Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly my wrist isn't burning anymore. Thank God, I thought we were done for this time. Anyway, where are we? What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school. Can you turn on the light? Yeah. Cautiously press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. This scene captured in the light of the flashlight sends shivers down my spine. Louis slaps a hand over her mouth. For a few moments, all we can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene, more horrible than anything I've seen before, spreads out before us. One would be shocked by it, especially a kid. Take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisting around the corpse. It looks like some kind of plant vine. Are those roses? Strangely sharp thorns and the thin red petals. There appears to be real live roses covering the corpses and carpeting the floor. My vision suddenly grows dim. Oh, come on. Didn't need to see that. Ugh, really? Roses. What are they doing here? Did someone plant them? Oh, his voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. I can't tell them that I saw some waking dream. Scramble to remember the conversation. That's right, I saw the rose vines then. Yeah, that's got to be it. It's not like they'd just spring up on their own, but why would anyone do that? Did someone decorate the corpse for some kind of reason? Or did they die captured by the roses, like I saw in that vision? Lily screams. What's wrong? Something moved. See? Over there. Back in there. No. Is something hiding in there? Look. The mattress is complete. Okay. Must have been living here and for a long time, too. It is twisted. No idea what I'm looking for. Mattress is oozing dark, dirty water. It smells like sewage. Slide the mattress over and find a plastic sheet underneath it. A vinyl sheet. Huh, that could come in handy. It's pretty thick. Was it put there to protect from water damage? Top of the sheet is pitch black as at first glance it looks like it's covered in mold. When I spread it open, it crunches as dark red flakes fall from it. This is blood. Can't do anything but whisper, dumbfounded, as I stare at the blood-stained sheet. Something murmurs in my ear as I fit in reply. Their blood denies him. Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine the flashlight under the bed. There it is again, something there. Oh, his voice has gone very shrill then. You know, give me a break. No monster. You know, I'm just a regular human being. Something slowly climbs out from underneath the bed. It's a man in a trench coat. Person? What were you doing under there? The man looks bored. He scoffs. Seems you. I ran into that monster and escaped down here. Then you guys came. The man turns his back on us and jerks his chain. Anyway, I was hiding over there. His answer is believable enough. But why is he at this school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me, then he snorts. It seems he's seen through me. You don't look like you believe me. Guess it's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but The man looks around at his feet. We better get out of here first. We shouldn't chat at the crime scene. I think you're right. He always seems to feel the same way. Let's head back now. You have somewhere to go back to? Good. Let's get going. The man puts his hand on the ladder. He pauses and turns to us. The name's Satoru Ashita. I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that. Man named Mashita disappears up the ladder. We follow him back up to the first floor. When we emerge, he's not there. Hey, take a look at this. Mashita's calling to us from down the hallway. Was it like this when you guys came through? Boy pipes up, voice slightly wobbly. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like this at all. Great. Something's creeping along the hallway. They're ruse mines. Thought so. I didn't see them before either. Can we leave now? The mark's color grows more vivid. Really done. A few hours left until death closes in. And with that, we're on the road back home. Some people naturally put others on guard, even if there's no particular ill will between them. That's exactly the type of person Ashita is. Oh, you've got some nice stuff here. The moment he climbs in the car, he makes a grab for my bag. Then he starts inspecting all of my stuff. I wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. Always seems like the type to stick her nose in everything, but she's suspiciously silent, as if exhausted. I would be too if I was her. You okay, Roy? Huh? Oh, yeah, just zoning out. You know, I'm fine. She doesn't look fine, but my other passenger is more of a concern right now. So, were you at the school because you were investigating something? Not on the force anymore, just poking around for my own reasons. Something I wanted to check. I don't doubt what he says, but that would mean he entered the school illegally. What were you... Let me ask one thing first. Ashita interrupts my questions and points to my arm. Does that hurt? It didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes it hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Huh? Is that so? Ashita leans back in his seat, satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Guess he's responding to my question now. That school came up in a number of missing persons cases. Each one had some affiliation with H Elementary before they disappeared. Teachers, workers, people in the PTA, students, and other family members. I was looking for them. Then, Chloe speaks up from the back seat. Were those people the corpses down there? She doesn't sound as energetic as she usually does. Something happened after all? As for Mark, Ashita doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer's obvious, or maybe replying to a kid isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. The school was clearly suspicious then. Of course, I brought it up to my superiors. All I got for it was... He continues, before I can ask, making a slashing motion across his neck. You got fired, huh? Disciplinary discharge. Something about sexual harassing a subordinate. That principal's gotta have some kind of political pull. Probably dug up something he didn't want getting out. That wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. True, the school did have that unsuccessful room. That suspicious... Oh boy, I can't read at all today. It's not that strange to think it would come up in some missing persons case. That would be common sense, at least. But, come on. Common sense for the world of the living. A spirit might have something to do with those cases. There's an awkward silence. In that case, this isn't even a case anymore, is it? Nishita sighs deeply. Who'd believe it? Who would believe that there's a monster in the school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem, and we're on our own. He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is the familiar mark. You too? Yeah, I sensed it as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling this would be a problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. He has good instincts. We should talk more when we get back. At Kuju Mansion, there's some... I stopped myself before finishing my sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, once we get back, we'll give you more details. Yeah? I'm sure that'll help him a bunch. But Nishita scoffs. Help, huh? You're underestimating me. And with that, I think I'll leave it here for now, and we'll pick this up in the next video back at the mansion. So until then, see you guys.